Hello there everybody, this is Larry Yoakum III with another video blog entry, or vlog as the kids call it these days. I want to take you on a little virtual tour of my office here at my house where I do all my writing and getting away from the world. This is where the magic happens, my writing station. That's my laptop. Got to stay hydrated. And that's some bling on my desk here. That's a certificate of appreciation that I got back when I was in the Air Force. I was awarded the Quality Coin, which is right here. That's the Quality Coin. A few other things that are on this shelf up here. That's my class ring. I don't wear it anymore because my fingers have gotten a little bit fatter over the years. 1993 when I graduated. That ring belonged to my grandfather. That's a few more coins here. This is, sorry, that's the 60th Fighter Squadron, the Fighting Crows. When I was at Eglin, that was one of the fighter squadrons that we took care of. That's from Royal Caribbean, and that's an Air Force pin given to me by the American Legion. Also here, a couple of Boba Fett memorabilia. A Santa Yoda, and a Homer Simpson Buddha given to me by my good friend James Rosenthal Jr. All this Boba Fett stuff was given to me by my wife, Allison. She knows how much I love the Fett. Holy water in case I have to, fight the forces of evil. Another Fett thing, and coffee cup. But I just use it decoratively. A map of Ansalon. When I was a D&D nerd back in the day, Ansalon was one of the game worlds I played in. It's a map of one of the game worlds too. This mirror was given to me by the what was it called, sorry, I'm getting old here. When I was at Eglin, this was given to me my last day. An appreciation for your hard work. January 95, or July 95, I'm sorry, to January 99. July 95 was when I actually got to Eglin. And I got out in January of 99. 33rd Maintenance Squadron Fabrication Flight. Oh, that's a certificate of appreciation for going to Bahrain on a TDY. That Christmas card there was while I was over in Bahrain during the Christmas holiday. A local third grade class had done holiday cards for us. We picked them at random from a box. This is the one I happened to get. I hope you survive and have a Merry Christmas. A little holiday tree. What I like about it is, look at that, life, death. And she spelled death, D-E-T-H. That's a picture of my wife Allison and I on a cruise. Very nice. That's a baby photo of me when I was an alien embryo in a jar. More Fett. Yeah. I apologize for my light. The Simpsons movie. I got a lot of crap up on my wall. This was from my first published book. That dollar is what they consider an advance. I got the same for my second book. I was young and stupid. I thought it was a good idea because they published me for free. But it was a vanity publishing company. I'd rather be self-published like I am now. I might not be a millionaire, but you know, it's on my terms, and that's all I care about. Both of these books, the Arachnin Anthology and Tales of Things That Should Not Be, they're both out of print. The stories from both of those books are in Yoakum's Compendium of Bizarre and Original Stories. All those stories are in there, plus about 10 more that I've written over the years too. I found this at my parents' house. Apparently I won a Outstanding Scholastic Achievement in Spelling back in 1986 when I was in the 5th grade. I don't know how because I can't spell worth a damn now, but that's what spell checker's for. Forklift training, fire extinguisher training, hazmat training, which is more recent. Employee of the Month, and Appreciation Awards. Those are just appreciation. Here's Employee of the Month I got one time. They did it based off of employee voting, and the Houston branch was bigger, so they always won because they had 3 times the amount of people that we did. It was very rare somebody from Dallas won. My current job, every 5 years you get something. That's what I got on my 5-year mark. I'm going to hit the 10-year mark in 2018. So, you know, unless I win the lottery or become a rich writer by then, I'll still be working there. That's when I earned the Complete Asshole Award. I very much earned that one. This is the seal for the Knights of Targoth Order of Veterans, of which I'm the founder, along with my brother-in-arms, James Rosenthal Jr. That's an Air Force seal that I printed out and framed to go with the POW MIA. They'll never be forgotten. Certificate for graduation of basic training at Lackland Air Force Base. Fabrication and Parachute School, Shepherd Air Force Base. A CAMS certificate, which that's just how we kept up with our productivity and stuff. Maintenance class. When I got my first stripe, that came with it. Nomination for the American Legion. Certificate of military service I got from the Legion for being in the Air Force. My ministry credentials for the Universal Life Church, which means I am a legally ordained minister. I can marry people anywhere in the United States. My certificate of a Jedi Knight, although I am more of a Sith. More Star Wars Fett stuff. Compliments of my wife, Allison. She knows I love the Fett. That was given to me by a coworker back at NAL. They called me the chief of the department. When I was in Bahrain, that's a photo of all the aircraft that we had there, including the Army's Patriot missile launcher. Autographed picture of Jeremy Bulloch, aka Boba Fett, to Larry Stay Cool, Jeremy Bulloch, Boba Fett. 2 pieces of artwork I found online. They were black and white. I don't know who the artist was, but they're really good, so that's why I printed them out and put them in my office. I especially like that one. Really good detail. And what writer's office would be complete without dogs playing pool and dogs playing poker? My 40th birthday, when my mom and dad came to visit and they took us to medieval times. And that's from one of our first cruises when we went to Cozumel. That's at a place called Señor Frog's. Very, very fun. Star Wars stuff. I used to have a lot more when I was a kid, but you know how that goes. My time on the Enterprise. You can see me right there. And then I went to the Next Generation. See me right there. And Star Trek Voyager, right there. Proof that I was in the future. The Jolly Roger. At night, when I have my lights on here in my office, you can see it coming right through the blinds. People probably think I'm a little strange. More stuff on my windowsill. Special beer bottles I've collected over the years. I know, I'm borderline hoarder. Shiner Bock birthday beer. That was the best right there. Chocolate cake beer. Then they followed it up with hops, a regular hoppy beer. That cold brew coffee was pretty good. Medieval Times mug. These are all the custom Star Wars beer glasses I have. Oh, those are Miller ones. Miller Genuine Draft, Miller High Life. There's more in the back. Up here, Addison Oktoberfest. My first one I went to in 2011. And then 2012. And 13. And 14. We didn't go in 2015 for budgetary reasons. But there's 16. And after next Thursday, I'll have 17 right here in this empty space. My high school diploma. Yes, I did graduate. That's another cruise, and I can't believe that that picture got crooked. There we go. That's better. Sons of Anarchy. I don't remember where I got that from. And more Star Wars stuff on top. These Pepsi cans came from Bahrain. I brought them back. It's Pepsi and Pepsi Light. Didn't have any Coca-Cola there. And then my bookshelf. Got some good ones here. One of my favorite book series is the Archangel series by Sharon Shin. I read that the first time when I was in Bahrain, and it took me years to find another copy. And then I got the rest of the series. They're all really good. Got some good Stephen King. Dragonlance books. Yearbooks, including my yearbook from basic training. Some of these books here, that's from a good friend, Jacqueline Smith. She writes the Cemetery Tours series. I've got the first two. I got all three of them on my Kindle, but I've only got the first two on hardcover. I want to get the third one pretty soon and get them. She actually has those two autographed for me. Here's a book by another friend of mine, Amber Norgard. She writes a lot of poetry, and she wrote this book called Practical Life Advice. It's a very humorous book. And then another friend, another poet, he gave me this as a gift for my service in the military. Autographed, of course. I like getting autographed books from friends. Down here is a bunch of source books and religious and conspiracy type books and all that. A lot of good material, to inspire me for my writing. I don't do a lot of sci-fi anymore. For the most part, I stick to horror and fantasy, but those conspiracy books are good for a laugh also. And then we're back here to my desk. I can't believe I've been droning on for almost 15 minutes now. I'll say goodbye, and I got to get back to work here. These books aren't going to write themselves.